Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, baby, representing Team Kings of Games. Today I'm going to show you guys some really cool Plunder Patrol combos. So there's some mainstream combos you could do with Needle Fiber, cards like O-Land. You can even use Needle Fiber to summon out Destruction Sword, use Blackbeard to target it, tag into a ship, and equip it, locking your opponent out their extra deck off Needle Fiber. So really cool things you can do with this deck. Blackbeard has amazing synergy with the Destruction Sword, I will say. I'm going to show you guys a really cool combo that I actually thought about while I was in my bedroom. Just thinking plays in my head. And I was like, wow, that'd be a really cool combo. So I'm going to start off the video with this combo here. An interaction that involves goods, golden hair, and your ship shipping. The reason why I really love 3 of this is, for one, you can only use this effect once per turn, applying to the banished effect. So opening multiples going second is not that bad, because if your opponent negates it, you can actually activate it again and fusion summon. So it's one of the freest ways to bait a negate, and it's always going to get great value in graveyard because it can equip either an emblem or a Plunder Patrol monster from your deck to that target. So something really cool I'm going to show you guys is an interaction that could even come up going second, but I'm just going to show you guys between these 3 cards. So if you notice these 3 cards, let's say if you open just Booty and a Called by the Grave, and this was your 5-card hand, Booty, Called by, Good, Shipping, and basically Golden Hair. It wouldn't seem that strong, but I'm going to show you guys a way that you can make it a better hand, even if it doesn't look like that at first. So this is a cool combo where you can actually turn your hand into a playable hand. So just off this, you're going to Goods into Shipyard. Then you'll go ahead and normal Golden Hair, link it off into All Mirage, and you'll use its extending effect from Grave, Picture Shipping, to go ahead and special summon Golden Hair. Next thing you'll do is banish Shipping, and instead of equipping Emblem to her, which most people probably would do, I think most people would just use Shipping for Emblem, but some other interaction that you can do off of it, which I myself had been sleeping on just until recently, you can equip any Plunder Patrol monster. So I'm going to equip Whitebeard, then I'm going to activate Shipyard and Grave, bouncing the Whitebeard from my Spell Trap Zone that was equipped to her to hand, to set it, activate it. You now have 2, if not the strongest openers for your combos playing Plunder Patrols, Shipyard and Whitebeard. You didn't open them, but you just got access to them in a very cool and unorthodox way, while already having the materials to make a Blackbeard in the process, which is really nice, because you could easily convert these right now into a Blackbeard. And Blackbeard can get you super far in the grind, and just in a pinch. So next you just go ahead and activate Shipyard. If you have an extra Plunder card in your hand, I recommend you get Booty for this instance. If you don't, then you'd want to search for another Whitebeard off Shipyard. So in this instance, if you have a Plunder Patrol card in hand, what you would want to search is Booty for this reason. You then use Whitebeard. You'd go ahead and tag into Redbeard. And then at this instance, you would just link summon these 2. And you'd go into Blackbeard. So the reason why, if you have an extra Plunder card, I recommend you getting Booty, is literally for this reason. Red and Blackbeard rely on your opponent having a specific attribute on their field and grave. If you happen to get paired against Adamantimators or, Trap Tricks or any random deck that just doesn't have the attribute you need to interact with them properly, they could even have a light attribute but not use a lot of monster effects, if that makes sense. So a card like Booty is really important in general for this deck. Even though Emblem helps you, it's still not always going to be enough. So you want to make sure that you're getting to Booty as quickly as possible turn 1, because this card is a consistent monster reborn on your turn and on their turn. It easily snowballs out of control, reborning cards like Whitebeard, which actually capitalize and float into other things. It's just really strong. So ending a board with Booty and Redbeard and Blackbeard is going to be really advantageous for you. This might not look like a lot, but these cards will be turned into so many more cards. It's crazy. If you play Plunders, you understand. Tagging into cards, for example, like a Lice on your opponent's turn, using Lights in the Gate effect to search on Resolution, special summoning Red, and also on the resolution of Booty, you're going to bring out the Whitebeard in the first place. So now you're going to get these 2 extra bodies on field. Black can just easily tag into another ship. Just for example, if they're playing some Needle Fiber combos, Jet Synchro might be there. Brawn. So you can easily turn already the Blackbeard and the Redbeard into these 4 cards, which is actually really powerful and problematic for your opponent, because these are going to be very huge. So you could even safely summon these in attack position if you wanted to. It's totally up to you, but that's a really cool combo that can actually pretty much make your hand playable. So yeah, you guys, shipping is just an incredible card. Speaking of, I'm gonna show you guys another combo with it because I love this card a lot. It's super strong. So basically, what I'm gonna show you guys here is if you go shipping, but you don't open the stronger plunders, like if you don't open white, but let's say you opened golden hair and red. Now, if you open either Foolish Barrel of Goods or Shipyard, it'd be amazing too. I'll show you guys what you can do with these 3 cards, but if you add a Foolish Barrel of Goods or a Shipyard, it can be even more powerful because you can get access to cards like Booty. But just working off of these, it's really, really nice that you can do this because you can kind of tweak your hand in a way where that's why it's nice to have Good, honestly, because you can get an extra Plunder card in your hand. I'll show you how you can do it, but you're going to go ahead and activate Fusion, sending these 2 off. And when you're playing plunders and you start your combo off, you might not always have the plunder names, but if you have the comfortability to do it, you might as well start your combos off with lice, so you force your opponent to have impermanence. If the hand trap they have is not an impermanence, it can be negated now. And being able to equip lice with an emblem prior to activating an effect that your opponent would want to imperm would prevent them from being able to do something like this, imperm Nibiru. So that means they would have to shotgun imperm on lice right now, and you would still be able to chain its effect to summon out another plunder from hand or spell or trap zone. So no matter what, starting your combo off with lice will either bait interruptions or allow you to play around them and circumvent for the resources that your opponent might have taken from you just by doing that. So I really feel like it's a strong way to do it. So you're going to fuse into lice. You're then going to trigger Redbeard to equip it to lice. The next thing that you'll do is you'll go ahead and banish shipping. And what I would like to do is just go ahead and equip the Whitebeard to it. So at this point, even if you didn't have the Foolish Barrel of Goods, you could just still use lice to special summon the Whitebeard that's equipped to it. That can tag into something on res of negating something. You can use it to tag in the red. Then you have white and red to tag into 2 more ships. So just off of this 3-card combo, you actually can get 3 ships, which snowballs out of control because they all search. But you can take it a step further because also keep in mind you have golden hair and graveyard as well. So if you have either a Shipyard or a Goods, Goods is preferred for this reason alone. You can Goods for Shipyard, activate Shipyard, bouncing your Whitebeard, set it, activate it. This is why I don't always equip Emblem. You know, Emblem's really, really strong for what it's worth, but if you want to get better plays for the long run, sometimes you don't always go for Emblem off shipping. I wish the last effect wasn't once per turn, but it's a good thing that the activation to fusion is not once per turn, because that's how you can really bait negates going second. So we're going to bounce this with Shipyard, and then we're going to go ahead and discard it. Keep in mind, since we bounced it with Shipyard and didn't use Lice, you can still use Lice's effective special summon, which provides more extended plays. So what we would do here is we would obviously search Booty and then trigger Whitebeard on a separate chain. What you would want to do is you could special out the Plunder Patrol monster that you don't have, which would be Bluebeard, and if you don't want to, you could still special into a Redbeard, but the thing is Redbeard's already equipped to Lice, and on res you'll be able to use Lice after its effect negates. You'll be able to special summon this anyways. So another thing you can do if you want to extend a bit further, it just depends on what your hand is, honestly, because if your other 2 cards in your hand are already Plunder Patrol names, then you could just search, for example, another copy of Shipping, or you could just literally search for Emblem off Shipyard, triggering white to then just go ahead and summon the blue, just for example, and then you could just go ahead and just equip the emblem to the Lice. You could go ahead and use the Lice to special summon the Redbeard, and you'll have those bodies on field already prepared for you. Like there's so many there's basically so many alternate routes that you can take with this combo, because you don't even have to search the emblem. Like I said, you could just search Booty. If you have, let's say the other 2 cards in your hand are plunders, that's why it doesn't matter what card, as long as it's a Plunder Patrol card. It can even be Shipyard. That's all that matters. You only need 1 to play. That's realistically, you only need 1 to play, because each time you resolve a ship, they replace the card you discarded with another Plunder card. So if you just had one extra Plunder card and just a random card, you could extend even further just by pitching one of your extra cards, bringing out bringing out golden hair. Then you would tag in the black. And so keep in mind, so in this instance, the search you would be searching would be the booty. Because keep in mind, the 3-card combo allowed you to still access the Whitebeard off the plunder, so the other 2 cards in your hand could still be the random plunder cards, which means you could still discard white to search booty, and then special summon blue, and using one of the last 2 cards in your hand, keep making sure one of them is a plunder. You could pitch to reborn the gold, link into Blackbeard, you'll have booty, and then you could basically go Lice whenever you're done with Lice's effect to negate and destroy on resolution, because you're going to search. You can then special summon Redbeard from the equip on resolution. Like, it's really, really cool, and you obviously can booty into the Whitebeard. And at this point, just off that combo, just by playing it the way I played it, by using the search off Shipyard into booty, you end up getting 3 ways to tag into a ship. This floats, this draws. Like, it's just so much value that you get out of these cards. It's crazy, you guys. So I really do like shipping combos. They're really strong. It's one of the strongest ways to start your combos off because it gives you the missing combo piece you need, whether it's emblem or the Plunder Patrol monster name. That's why I really do recommend Foolish Burial Goods. It's actually very, very powerful in this deck. Alright, so the next thing I can show you guys is our standard needle fiber combo. This one isn't really too special because a lot of people already know about this, but excuse me, for those of you guys who don't know, any extender plus any tuner. Golden Hair is a tuner, so is Whitebeard, and fortunate for you, the Bluebeard is an extender as well as the Silent Angler being an extender. So ideally, you'd rather have Bluebeard paired with your tuner so that you can chain block with the needle, because you'd basically do this: normal, special, link these 2. Needle chain link 1, chain link 2 Bluebeard, which bypasses a card, for example, like Ash Blossom. It does not stop Valor, it does not stop Imperm, but it can stop Ash, which, if that's the only hand trap they had to interrupt that, then you're playing around that to an extent, because every play you make after this point can no longer be Ash Blossomed. So if they have Ash and that's the only hand trap, you're already playing around that without a call by. So you're going to go ahead and summon out O-Line, link this into Link Cross. I don't have a Link Cross, so we're just going to make 2 tokens. Synchro with O-Line and one of the tokens into Marcher. Marcher chain link 1, O-Line chain link 2. O-Line's going to bring out the token. You know, I don't have enough, we can just pretend these are the tokens, I suppose. So this is the token of O-Line. This is the O-Line token. This is the Link Cross token. And then Marcher is going to bring back Golden Hair. At this point, you take the Marcher and the token, the level 1 of course, go into Arclight, you take the gold and the O-Line token, go into Don Dragster, and this is just your self-contained 2-card combo. You don't have to use Bluebeard. I was just saying it because it helps you to chain block, so it's an interaction that's really important to know. It could have been Silent Angler, it really doesn't matter, as long as you're making needle. At this point, your 2-card combo got you the 2 negations that your deck typically does not have access to. So keep in mind, if you basically add a 3rd card to this combo like Shipping or Whitebeard, it can get really, really advantageous for you. So if you have Shipping, which is my preferred discard fodder because it's just such a crazy graveyard effect, you could discard it to then reborn a Golden Hair. And what you can do at this point is you can actually just use the Shipping, banish it, targeting the Golden Hair. You don't even have to summon Blackbeard, which is really, really nice. You can save your Blackbeard. You can equip Emblem to her, send Emblem off, and then summon a Lice with her equipped. And guess what? Lice can use its effect. So as long as you have extra Plunder cards in your hand, you can do this and extend even further. Lice to special summon this from the Speller Trap Zone, Link, and the Blackbeard. So your ending board would be Don Dragster, Lice, Arclight, Blackbeard, if you just add cards to it. Typically, if you don't add cards to it, you're just going to be ending on Blackbeard, Don Dragster, Arclight, because you could discard any random card to reborn Golden Hair. You know, you just want to make sure you're never discarding your Plunder cards unless you already have extra Plunder cards in your hand. That way it doesn't matter. But the cards you discard for Golden Hair, typically you want to make them either non-plunders or extenders like Shipping and Whitebeard. If you discard Whitebeard instead, it's not going to get you the same value. That's why I really like 3 of the ship shipping. Oh, we're 15 minutes in. Okay, so the next thing I can do is I can show you Shipyard plus shipping. I just really like shipping, you guys. Like, I really do. So I can just activate Shipyard, discard shipping. So off this, we'll search the golden hair off Shipyard. Then you could just normal summon the golden hair. You can go ahead and just banish the shipping. You could equip this, and you can go ahead and just sack this off. Bring out your Blackbeard. That's one instance. Another cool instance is you could search out Whitebeard. By discarding the shipping, you could search out Whitebeard. You could discard this, and you can equip the golden hair to it so that when Whitebeard tags, you'll have that extender and follow-up in your graveyard for your following turn. And also keep in mind he's going to be at 2k. Another instance is just to also tag him into Emblem so that he's protected from Imperm. Another instance, so many ways that you can do it, you guys, it's really, really strong. Is off the Shipyard. Let's keep that discarded. Off the Shipyard, you can basically search booty, and if you have a random plunder monster in your hand, you'll have a full setup without having the most optimal cards in your hand. Shipyard is obviously nice, but you just, at this point, you just need a random plunder with booty, and that can just get you like fully set up. So another instance is if you have Shipyard plus Whitebeard. And I'm going to grab the Whitebeard. So if you go Shipyard, discard Whitebeard. What you're obviously going to search off Shipyard is booty, because booty, once you have Whitebeard engraved, is just crazy. You're going to trigger Whitebeard, and what you'll do is you'll actually just tag into red. This is one of the simplest setups in the deck, and this is how you start to just steamroll and just kind of just snowball out of control in a sense. So you can go booty, calling whatever attribute that you want, bring back your Whitebeard. Now you have 2 ways to tag into a ship. So these can both tag into cards like Lice and Brawn, more likely. Also, Needle Fiber is a thing. Dark, if you call it. So basically, you're going to get 2 ships out. Ideally, you want to get out a card like Bluebeard and Lice, because Bluebeard can tag into whatever you're going to make. So if you could make Brawn, you probably could make Bluebeard because Jet Synchron makes Needle Fiber, etc. So just ideally, for example, you could tag into both these, and you could just start snowballing out of control because these will be able to get their effects as quick effect. Well, this is quick effect no matter what, but these will be able to get their effects as search. So you could have one plunder card like Golden Hair and just keep trading it. You could trade it with this, use this to search something else, trade this, use this to search another card like Whitebeard. And keep in mind, on the resolution of Lice, this is why Lice is such a busted card. On its resolution, you can go ahead and special summon the card that was equipped to it, preferably Whitebeard. And then Whitebeard hits the field again. So what happened is, you get all this advantage just off Shipyard, discarding Whitebeard, and that's it. You end up getting 2 big ships that are actually, respectively, this is at 10, 15, this is at 4,000, this is at 3,500. And then you get to just summon out a Whitebeard. He's going to come out at 25k, which is actually really, really strong. And he's a floater, so if they try to break your board, he could still float into something else to keep you alive. Just the advantage that you get. And keep in mind, because you're guaranteed to search a golden, basically any Plunder Patrol monster, as long as Brawn resolves, you can search a card like Golden Hair, go ahead and pitch it, search your next best card, and then you don't even have to worry about it. Even if you end up in top deck mode, this is going to be a really strong top deck mode because you can Reborn Golden Hair. You can also use the Lice to special summon the Redbeard that was equipped to Brawn, and you have a full field now, which is really strong. So then you could do stuff like this, synchro into a second copy of Brawn just to kill your opponent, trigger your Whitebeard. You could bust out Bluebeard. You could then link with these into Blackbeard, trigger the Redbeard, and equip it back to Lice. And you're just good to go, man. Like, it's a really, really strong recovery. And it just, like, this deck can OTK out of nowhere on the follow-up. and how it operates is so cool. It's so fun. I really do enjoy this deck a lot. Like, this is one of those decks that's sleeper that can easily be meta, and it could be really, really annoying playing against, honestly. If you know what you're doing, this deck can take you very, very far. So, we're 20 minutes in. I can show one more combo. Oh yeah, if you guys play Bahamas Shark Toad, this is very simple. I don't know if I covered it, but if I didn't, just normal special, overlay for Bahamut, detach, summon Toad, that's easy. If you want to play generic cards like Abyss Dweller, if you open a decent discard like this, or the Field Spell, or even Shipping, which can be really, really nice, anything that helps you out, basically you can do this. Something else that can be really, really cool with Shipping is generic XYZs that are light attribute. Even if it's a card like Exciton Knight, for example, you don't have to use his effect. It's really to get a light, because this is what you can do. So you can normal or golden, special angler, overlay, and you could basically go into a generic card like the Exciton, and you could just attempt his effect. Basically, like, let's say you're going second, you could attempt his effect, and then no matter what happens, as long as he stays on the field, you could just discard the shipping to Reborn Golden Hair. You have a light attribute to summon lights, which is the main point. Another instance is summoning a generic rank 4 like Time Thief Redoer. Because he's a dark attribute, you could just detach for his effect to banish him. And then you can pitch shipping to go ahead and get out a Golden Hair. And you basically will be able to use the shipping to equip any Plunder monster. You can make any combo plays after that. Let's see, what's another good rank 4? Just so many good interactions with shipping, honestly. Another cool thing is obviously just Dweller. You could basically go hard summon Dweller, detach this for Dweller's effect, pitch this to Reborn her, and then you can just go ahead and turn 1, you can go Dweller Blackbeard. So you'll activate Emblem equipped to this, send this off, and you can summon your Blackbeard. With more, because you can't like detach unless you're protecting, it's a little bit more difficult. But if you guys just consider all the generic rank 4 XYZs, there's so many possibilities that you can have off of the interaction of Golden Hair, level 4 extender plus shipping, or even Emblem, but shipping's better because you pitch it for the Golden Hair to bring it back, and then you banish it to get extra value. So you'll basically be able to end on a rank 4, depending on how you play it and which rank 4 you make. You can end on a rank 4 plus a ship of the attribute of the rank 4 you make, if I'm making sense. So you have to do more research. I'd probably have to do more research too into other rank 4s, like for example, Dugaris the Timeless. That's a generic rank 4. You could detach these, draw 2, for example, and then discard. And because he's a fire, now you can summon Brawn by discarding this, Reborn and Golden Hair, and then you could basically equip the emblem to Golden Hair, and you send it off. And now you went turn 1 Brawn because you gave yourself the attribute. So you can turn this into a bigger toolbox just by playing different kinds of attribute XYZs, which helps you to play around your opponent not having the attributes you need. So that's just another nice pointer for you guys if you're planning on playing Plunder Patrol. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. I'm going to say a quick little prayer and be out. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Jesus. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done on earth, just as it is in heaven. Please give us this day our daily bread, Lord, and please forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, Father, but deliver us from evil. Jesus is Lord. For thine is the kingdom, the glory, and the power forever. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Amen. All right. Peace out, you guys.